What's going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 related video. Now, from EA Play and E3, we got to learn that Star Wars Battlefront 2 is going to be developed by DICE and EA Motive, and at the moment it is the only title which we have concrete knowledge of. The game, like I said, is going to be developed by DICE and EA Motive, and is going to launch sometime in 2017, and is probably going to launch around the time of Star Wars Episode 8. To kind of link in and also boost the sales of the game and boost the tickets sold for the movie. There are a lot of rumours at the moment that a single player story or a single player mode, which is currently missing from EA Star Wars Battlefront, which is out now, and ground to space combat, which is also missing from the current Star Wars Battlefront, will be in EA Star Wars Battlefront 2. And we kind of got a leaked image of that during the video which was played for everyone at EA Play, which showed the road ahead for Star Wars games. When we go to EA Motive and we hear the guy talking about what EA Motive are actually going to try and do with Star Wars Battlefront 2, you get a quick image coming on screen of what looks like ground to space combat and also a First Order Star Destroyer, or the interior of a Star Destroyer from the First Order. So this all does point to me that we are probably going to be getting a Star Wars Battlefront 2 game based all around Star Wars The Force Awakens, with the new characters, the new vehicles, and the new droids, and everything we loved about Star Wars The Force Awakens moving over into a game which is going to be EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2. We could potentially see Rogue One content in there as well, but it kind of relates to a whole different time period, so I'm not sure if they'd go ahead and do it. Maybe it would be a DLC, or maybe Rogue One is just going to be a DLC in the current Star Wars Battlefront game that we have at the moment. So if EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2 is based around The Force Awakens, who would we get as hero characters, and what vehicles would we actually see? What I think will happen is we will get Kylo Ren as the main villain in the game, and we'll get General Hux and Captain Phasma to back them up. I think that would be a cool trio for the First Order side in the game, and it would be interesting to see how they would play out in the single player modes or the single player campaign if they were to feature in that. And the same goes for the light side or the Resistance. We'd get Rey, possibly with Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber or her staff. I'm not sure what they'd go with yet, but I'd like to see her running around with Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, Poe Dameron, and Finn. Now I know one thing that's going to be pointed out is people are probably going to say, why didn't you say Snoke when you talked about the First Order? And that's because I don't think EA Motive would put Snoke into a game when no one really knows who Snoke is or what Snoke actually does yet. And if they put him into the game, then it would be kind of spoiling his background or his origin story, or his story in general, which I think Star Wars Episode 8 might actually delve into a lot more than The Force Awakens did. As for vehicles, I'd say we're probably going to get the First Order TIE Fighters and the Resistance X-Wings, and we're probably going to see Poe Dameron's X-Wing in there as a hero vehicle, and possibly Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle as a villain vehicle for the First Order. This is all speculation though, none of this is 110% confirmed. This is just theories I'm coming up with, so I'd like to know what you think would be in EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2, or which heroes and villains we'd have in EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2 from The Force Awakens, and let me know in the comment section below. And if you've liked this video, or you want to see more speculation about EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2, smash a like on this video to show your support for it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to join the Aurora Alliance, and stay up to date with all things Star Wars, especially Star Wars gaming. Other than that, may the Force be with you.